Welcome to Testpassport.com. CompTIA CASP CAS-003 real exam questions have been updated, which are helpful for you to clear the test. Share valid CompTIA CASP CAS-003 exam questions in this video. 1. An administrator has noticed mobile devices from an adjacent company on the corporate wireless network. Malicious activity is being reported from those devices. To add another layer of security in an enterprise environment, an administrator wants to add contextual authentication to allow users to access enterprise resources only while present in corporate buildings. Which of the following technologies would accomplish this? A. Port security. B. Rogue device detection. C. Bluetooth. D. GPS. Answer, D. 2. A network engineer is upgrading the network perimeter and installing a new firewall, IDS, and external edge router. The IDS is reporting elevated UDP traffic, and the internal routers are reporting high utilization. Which of the following is the best solution? A. Reconfigure the firewall to block external UDP traffic. B. Establish a security baseline on the IDS. C. Block echo reply traffic at the firewall. D. Modify the edge router to not forward broadcast traffic. Answer, B. 3. An administrator is working with management to develop policies related to the use of the cloud-based resources that contain corporate data. Management plans to require some control over organizational data stored on personal devices, such as tablets. Which of the following controls would best support management's policy? A. MDM. B. Sandboxing. C. Mobile tokenization. D. FDE. E. MFA. Answer, A. 4. A project manager is working with a team that is tasked to develop software applications in a structured environment and host them in a vendor's cloud-based infrastructure. The organization will maintain responsibility for the software but will not manage the underlying server applications. Which of the following does the organization plan to leverage? A. Saas. B. PaaS. C. IaaS. D. Hybrid cloud. E. Network virtualization. Answer, B. 5. As part of an organization's compliance program, administrators must complete a hardening checklist and note any potential improvements. The process of noting improvements in the checklist is most likely driven by A. The collection of data as part of the continuous monitoring program. B. Adherence to policies associated with incident response. C. The organization's software development lifecycle. D. Changes in operating systems or industry trends. Answer, A. 6. A security engineer is attempting to increase the randomness of numbers used in key generation in a system. The goal of the effort is to strengthen the keys against predictive analysis attacks. Which of the following is the best solution? A. Use an entropy-as-a-service vendor to leverage larger entropy pools. B. Loop multiple pseudo-random number generators in a series to produce larger numbers. C. Increase key length by 2 orders of magnitude to detect brute forcing. D. Shift key generation algorithms to ECC algorithms. Answer, A. 7. An attacker attempts to create a DOS event against the VoIP system of a company. The attacker uses a tool to flood the network with a large number of SIP invite traffic. Which of the following would be least likely to thwart such an attack? A. Install IDS, IPS systems on the network. B. Force all SIP communication to be encrypted. C. Create separate VLANs for voice and data traffic. D. Implement QoS parameters on the switches. Answer D. 8. A member of the software development team has requested advice from the security team to implement a new secure lab for testing malware. Which of the following is the next step that the security team should take? A. Purchase new hardware to keep the malware isolated. B. Develop a policy to outline what will be required in the secure lab. C. Construct a series of VMs to host the malware environment. D. Create a proposal and present it to management for approval. Answer D. 9. An accountant at a small business is trying to understand the value of a server to determine if the business can afford to buy another server for Dr. The risk manager only provided the accountant with the SLE of $24,000, error of 20% and the exposure factor of 25%. Which of the following is the correct asset value calculated by the accountant? A. $4,800. B. $24,000. C. $96,000. D. $120,000. Answer C. 10. A security administrator is assessing a new application. The application uses an API that is supposed to encrypt text strings that are stored in memory. How might the administrator test that the strings are indeed encrypted in memory? A. Use fuzzing techniques to examine application inputs. B. Run nmap to attach to application memory. C. Use a packet analyzer to inspect the strings. D. Initiate a core dump of the application. E. Use an HTTP interceptor to capture the text strings. Answer D.